All right, lesson 3, module 1, why it's a non-negotiable, to incorporate fitness, health, all these healthy habits when you're over 30 and you're a busy person. It is extremely non-negotiable. As you age, hormones change, testosterone decreases in men naturally, you got menopause with women, you naturally just add more commitments upon commitments as you get older. Other people age in your life, which requires more from you in terms of effort. You really want to make sure you keep what you have. Have you heard of the saying, if you don't lose it, if you don't use it, you lose it? I'm a firm believer in that. Walking is one of my favorite things to do. It wasn't always, but it is now, and I can see why the 60 plus, 70 plus, 80-year-olds, you see them walking around the park, and not much respect, because if you don't use it, you lose it. Okay, and amplified demands from your job, your career. As you age, you got more responsibilities. You start have to have kids if you have the privilege to have kids, and life starts demanding things from you from every direction. And the more you have in control your mental clarity, your mental fortitude, your lifestyle habits, it allows you to keep things in perspective and offset the natural decreases in the things that keep us going, or that used to keep us going when we're younger. And definitely fitness is a tool for enhanced mental clarity, productivity. Like I said, walking is one of my favorite things. When I don't walk, I usually go for, I get my 10k steps per day no matter what. But within that, I prefer to have a 1 hour walk whenever I can. Whether it's broken up or not, preferably not. But when I don't walk when I don't go for a walk, at least in the sun or in the park, or worst case if it's bad weather at the gym, my mind's all over the place. I don't have as much clarity. It's even if I'm listening to music while I'm walking, there's something about walking that just allows me to process thoughts, innovate, come up with ideas, process solutions to problems, be solution focused instead of being anxious. Action beats anxiety, by the way. That's a different topic, but I'm a firm believer in action beats anxiety. If you're anxious about something and there's something you can do to get a bit more clarity within that situation, or get 1% closer to a solution, do that thing. Make that phone call. Thank me later. And yes, so and these things, the ODT method, taking these things one day at a time, taking account. I'm going to talk about doing a full review of a situation in another lesson, but these habits that you start to incorporate after this course, or even during the course, will compound over time. You decrease your soft drinks weekly, and then in a year, you'll be surprised you don't crave sugar. There's so many benefits that just compound over time, because it takes time to beat bad habits, and you start being more mindful. You introduce mindful eating. When you have a meal that soothes your soul, not just your belly, you get these little things that you never used to notice. You start noticing things, and it's very on the brighter side of life. Compounds over time, and in your soul, in the deepest part of your heart, that you're taking care of yourself as best as you can, and that ultimately is going to help others and benefit others in your life. And that's a part of my philosophy as well. I'll talk about it a bit more, but I want you to not just think about yourself in this health and fitness journey. I want you to start thinking about others. Okay, so I'll leave it at that for lesson 3, and I'll touch base with you lesson 4.